just look at the film and look at what we did bad and look at what we did good and what we can do better for next week. So right now we're just focusing on Iowa State and what we can do to be better as a whole team.
Was it disappointing because you were close at times on Saturday?
I mean, you could say that. I mean, but when we got close on after the big drive we had, and turnovers don't help. But yeah, it's definitely frustrating. But like I said, we're just looking to be better this week.
What do you see from Iowa State defensively?
Yeah, I see. They have a really confusing defense. It's not a traditional defense. They have a three-man front up front, 5 DBs out there, and they have a guy that's called a star player in the middle of the field. So they kind of teach their guys to play the same each year, even with different personnel in there. So it's just an interesting look and something you won't see from a lot of teams. So I see a tough, gritty team, and I got a lot of guys that I know on there. So it'll be a fun matchup like it always is each year.
What's the key to Iowa's passing game getting going at a higher rate?
Yeah, I mean, first game, you always got to get some things out the way. And that's just how it is at the beginning of the season, just figuring out what players play well together and what plays work. But I think just timing and just knowing what we need to do different, like setting up the run or setting up the pass, just knowing what the defense is doing so we can maybe make some of the plays that we thought would work and practice work in the game.
Now that you've been here a year, do you find it easier to kind of flush what happened on Saturday and just kind of focus on the task at hand?
Yeah, for sure. I think we just have a next play mentality. Like, if I have a drop ball, I'm just worried about the next play, making a big play for the offense, the next play, making a spark play. Because really all it takes is one big spark play, and that's how you get the momentum going, especially with the crowd getting. And that's just something that we're looking at.
How do you guys shut out the outside noise?
I mean, we don't really listen to it in the first place. Like, I know there's probably Coach Ferentz said there's probably a lot of stuff that you guys are going to say that we don't know what's going on. But obviously, we know there's stuff that we need to work on. But just like I said, just flushing stuff and looking to improve for the next week, and just looking to be 1-0 each week. You know what I'm saying? And get the win against Iowa State.
Do you stay off social media? Do you try to avoid any of that?
I'd say in the off season I'm on social media, but like right now, like I'm not on. I'm on it, but I'm not really reading a whole lot of stuff. Like if I'm on it, I'm usually like tweeting about college football or just like in like Bible verses or motivational stuff. But I try to stay away from the negative stuff. It's not good for the mind. Stuff like that.
What does this game mean to you?
It means a lot, man. It's the same as every game for us. So I mean, some people will say it's a big game, but like Coach Ferentz says this all the time, every game you play is a big game.
It means a lot to the Iowa kids, right?
For sure. And I guess you could call me an Iowa kid because I graduated from Lincoln, but yeah, it's awesome because obviously you want to keep some of those recruits in state and show them who the better team is. So it's definitely a big game.
Have you heard from a lot of people?
I have not, but I do have a few friends that are from Kansas City that play on that team.
Is there a difference in excitement level knowing that you get this game here at home? Also, the first time you're getting it here since 2018.
Yeah, I mean I've only been here 2 years, but last year was in Ames, and it was a pretty fun, cool environment. You know, a lot of people don't like away games. Me personally, I like away games. It's challenging. It's kind of fun when the opposing team's student section is out there booing you, giving you a middle finger. But I think it's definitely awesome to have a home field advantage, especially in Kenneck.
The fact that you did play 1 year of high school in this state, so you have high school friends who are rooting for the other team as well. Does that enhance things? Are you hearing from them?
I haven't heard from them, but it definitely makes it fun and a lot more interesting. Like Anthony's quarterback now is committed to Iowa State, so I think that's pretty cool, and it's just something that the whole state probably looks forward to.
What did it mean to you when Jack Campbell comes out and says he has the offense's back Saturday?
It means a lot, man. I mean, Coach Ferentz even showed that in the team meeting, and really what it means to be an Iowa Hawkeye, and that we always have each other's back no matter what. I think the question was about something about the fans booing or something like that, but that's just what I mean exactly when I say that it doesn't matter what anybody outside of this building says as long as we have each other's back in this building.
Did you enjoy the returns?
I did enjoy the returns. So, I'm not going to say what Coach Wood said for my first time being out there. I mean, you guys could probably guess, but yeah, it was definitely fun, man. It was a first for me, and I'm glad to get that off my bucket list.
It's a hard job, isn't it?
It is, and I think I'm going to be smarter moving forward, and that's what comes with the job is taking risks. But I think I'm just getting a little bit more comfortable back there with gaining experience under my belt.
What did you see from the wide receivers? Obviously, you had a lot of new guys playing.
Yeah, I think they did great. I mean, you can call those guys walk-ons, but I mean, we look at every guy the same here. I think they did good. They did the assignments they needed to block and then ran good routes. But like I said, it's just about the whole offense gelling together. But I think those guys did great individually.
Are you confident this offense can bounce back?
For sure. And we're just looking to improve week to week. We go 1-0 each week, and we're 1-0 right now. And we're just looking to do the same this week as well.
Do you think Keegan's close to being back?
I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Okay. How are you helping him get through whatever he's going through?
Yeah, I mean, as far as like mentally, I know that it's got to be tough not being out there and watching your brothers play. I can't imagine not being able to play a game since last year, but I'm just trying to kind of been there for him mentally and just kind of being his right hand man, you know, because his family's not here. It'd be different if he was an Iowa native, but just kind of being there for him whenever he needs someone.
How does this offense show some life?